Welcome to Wild World News.
What in the hell? They gave her 9 years? I gotta see this.
Judge has found U.S. basketball star and Olympian Brittany Griner guilty on drug charges and sentenced her to 9 years in prison. CBS News' Tina Kraus has the latest on this morning's developments.
In the cage in the back of the Russian courtroom, Brittany Griner listened as a translator passed along the verdict. The judge found the 31-year-old basketball star guilty of deliberately bringing vape cartridges containing cannabis oil with her when she flew to Moscow in February. Before the verdict, Griner offered an apology to the court.
I made an honest mistake, and I hope that in your ruling, that it doesn't end my life here.
Griner's lawyers had argued the Phoenix Mercury Center and two-time Olympic gold medalist inadvertently passed the cannabis canisters. They presented character witnesses from the Russian team she plays for in the WNBA offseason and written testimony from a doctor who prescribed her cannabis for pain treatment. Medical marijuana is legal in Arizona.
I never meant to hurt anybody. I never meant to put in jeopardy the Russian population. I never meant to break any laws here.
The verdict comes as U.S. and Russian officials are negotiating a prisoner swap. Last week, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken spoke to his Russian counterpart Sergei Lavrov, urging him to exchange Griner and former Marine Paul Whelan for Russian arms dealer Victor Bout, known as the Merchant of Death.
We had a frank and direct conversation. I pressed the Kremlin to accept the substantial proposal that we put forth on the release of Paul Whelan and Brittany Griner.
Russia offered a counter-proposal, asking for the release of a Russian assassin held by another country. The White House is calling it a, quote, bad faith attempt to avoid the U.S. deal that's on the table. Tina Kraus, CBS News, London.
President Biden responded to the verdict saying Russia is wrongfully detaining Griner. He called on Russia to release her immediately and says his administration will continue to work tirelessly to bring her home safely and as soon as possible.
Oh my God. So when I first heard this, listen guys, you know that I don't follow politics a lot. And I don't follow the news a lot. So this is the reason why I'm thinking this. So when I heard about this and that it was like some vape stuff and, you know, it was legal where she was, but when she brought it in, she didn't know. And I was like, okay, I'm inclined to believe that that's a plausible story. But what I immediately thought about with them holding her and keeping her and this escalating the way it did, what I immediately thought about was this whole war going on. And how I've heard here and there that, you know, the U.S. has kind of been maybe helping Ukraine in certain ways. And so then I was kind of thinking to myself, when Scarlo actually said to me, yo, you know they gave her 9 years? I was like, what? I got to take a look at this when I get home. I just thought to myself, oh, this is like F you. Yeah, I mean, we know what you're doing behind our back. Yeah, now we got one of yours and she's going to jail. That's what I was thinking to myself. I still personally don't know what to think. I also don't know why our voice is that deep. You know, I know a lot of female athletes be on PEDs just like the men do. You know, when men are on PEDs, it makes your voices deeper and your muscles bigger. And when women are on it, makes your muscles bigger and your voice deeper too. You know, so it just shocked me. Just shocked me a little bit there. But anyway, if she truly didn't know, I think they should release her. I don't think that's right. They give you 9 years for some cannabis oil that she was prescribed by her doctor. What? Oh my God. I feel bad for her. What the hell? 9 years. Like, it feels like you throwing a book at her because of reasons. You got a problem with the United States, so they're trying to negotiate this whole prisoner swap thing or whatever. Man. Whew. Post comments down below. Let me know what you think. If the story is true and she really didn't know, hashtag free Brittany Griner. Man. Help me out in the comments. I know y'all going to help me out. I know a lot of times I don't know the whole story on something. I don't like to really pass judgment on things I don't know the full story for. Also, to me, even if she knew what she was doing, and she knew she was wrong, she knew she shouldn't have been doing it, she knew where she was going, she's going to Russia, can't have it. 9 years still! I'm like, what? Alright.